Questioning Everything with Garrett and Adam.
If you say spirit, I feel like the first thing that comes to my mind is like your soul, your eye contact. When you look at someone when you're having a conversation, you look at someone, and you can you're like the eyes are the window to the soul, right? But the mannerisms that people have and
So what's the soul then?
I think it's your spirit. I think that's what you would say. I think that's your spirit.
That's not how we define things, though.
That's just what I think.
If you went to the dictionary and it was like see spirit, and then you go to spirit and it's like see soul.
Yeah.
And then you go to soul, see spirit.
Yeah, like, wow.
Well, here we go. That's a perfect explanation because it describes itself.
And spirituality, we disagree on this somewhat. I think he said before, it's more like when you start, I don't know. It's like here's a great David Bowie quote. Religion is for people that fear hell. Spirituality is for those who have been there.
Oh, there you go. That's a nice quote. And that was Bowie, you said.
That's Bowie.
Yeah, Bowie's a smart guy. He actually experimented in a lot of stuff, too.
I just heard that a couple of days ago. I remember hearing it a long time ago. It's a beautiful...
Because he was involved in the OTO and the Golden Dawn and
he was an
a
addict,
bunch of stuff.
He's awesome. I mean, that's a great quote. So that's what I'm saying. I've been to hell myself through addiction, through a lot of different suffering. Mm-hmm. And I personally find that when I'm walking in integrity and in with purpose, and I am like living with a humble heart, and I'm driven and ambitious, and I'm making frequent contact with my life coach.
Mm-hmm. Who you'd fall apart without.
I pay excessive amounts of money to. It's like $5,000 a month. I can barely eat, but I pay this guy.
You're like, it's 10 p.m. and I'm really tired. What should I do? And he's like, go to bed. And you're like, fuck, you're a fucking genius. What would I do without you? Go to bed at reasonable time so I'm not tired?
Fuck.
How do you...
We had an hour and a half conversation where me and him almost got into a fist fight.
Yeah, right.
He's such a dick. But anyway,
I'll fight you over it.
My point is that my spirituality looks like just when I'm walking on. I don't know. I feel like just things start really working for me, man.
Oh yeah.
I swear, I feel like my beacon's going beep, beep, and someone's listening. Like the aliens are coming down. Like, we hear you, Garrett. Mm-hmm. We're gonna abduct you soon, but you have too many tattoos, so.
Yeah. They're gonna have to make do with Buddha and Elton John. Oh wait, Elton John hasn't been abducted yet.
Fuck, Bowie.
I just gave it away. See, now they're gonna know that I know because
You're fucking.
Well, I said Elton John and he's still here. So
you gave it away.
I gave it away.
So now, what's your opinion? Now we're gonna get into some sciencey stuff.
Well, that's just it. Is that I don't. I think that we use our senses and we use our ideas as tools to understand stuff. But when we're talking about something like spirit or spirituality, there's a huge limit by which anything is useful, really, because we don't really know what we're talking about. I guess the best thing to do would be to go back in time into when the words were created and look at what the word meant, and to see how the idea existed when the word was first created. And it's probably going to be different today than it was then. So what we're talking about today is something that we are imagining when we say spirit.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily the same thing they were talking about back in the day, right? So what are we talking about? I think that's the thing that I ask myself when I think about something is, what am I talking about? And is there anything objective at all that I can pin it to? With spirit, there's not a lot of objective stuff to pin it to, but you can kind of walk around the bush, beat around the bush to try to build a picture of it. And it is essentially people's emotion. They'll associate to their spirit. Their thoughts, they'll associate to their spirit. Spirituality seems to relate to people's beliefs of the invisible or beliefs of the unknown, beliefs of the imaginary, right? So if they believe in ghosts or angels or fairies
and Bigfoot, fairies.
Well, interesting enough, Bigfoot and aliens don't really seem to set foot in that ideology, but
what, like believing
spirituality,
right?
Like if you believe in Bigfoot, you don't feel like you're more spiritual because of it.
Or if you believe in angels and you're like, oh, but Bigfoot's so preposterous.
If you believe in aliens, then you're not going to assume that you're more spiritual because of it. However, if you believe in aliens from the Pleiades who can contact you psychically, who have established the Ashtar command on Earth to be able to communicate psychically with humans so that you can learn and evolve spiritually to be able to get onto their planet or whatever the fuck the goal is, then you would associate aliens with spirituality. But either way.
I kind of do.
Do you? Why not, right?
Well, fuck, man. I just don't, like, God to me is like, it would have to be an extraterrestrial entity. Some fucking interstellar vibration.
Interstellar vibration. That's different than extraterrestrial entity.
Advertisement loading.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the podcast here, but we got a little bit of an announcement. What's going on, Adam?
Well, everybody should head on over to Patreon and the Questioning Everything Patreon page, where they can show their support by becoming a champion for only $5 per month. The Sophist tier of Patreon gives you not only access to the backstage areas of Discord and the stage area, but allows you to voice chat and text chat in those areas, so you can give us feedback on the show and join the conversation. If you just want to show your support and you don't want to join the Discord, there are a couple tiers for you, or you can join a Discord tier and simply not even use it. It's up to you.